it's Marine. Welcome back to my little English page. Today it's time for our weekly practice. It's not listening practice, just regular weekly live. And today we're going to do some vocabulary. We are going to have a look at expressions somehow related to autumn or fall. Fall. So if you don't know, guys, autumn is the word that British people will use and fall is the word that American people use. So that's important because a lot of the expressions that we're going to have a look at today use the word fall. But before we start, remember you could become a patron by getting me a cup of coffee. I'm drinking coffee today, guys. It's a digital coffee that you can get me at www.coffee.com. That was very fast. www.coffee.com. So this is a place where you can get me a digital coffee, and those contributions go towards the channel, the content, for example, the software that I'm using right now. And of course, with this, you get a big shout out on Saturday morning and another one on Instagram. So, how are you guys? Hello, I see we have a few people in the comment section already. So, Sean from Free99 English is here. We have Lolly as well. Anna Rita, Nazakat Ali, Brooke, hello. And we also have Sergi who is here. Alright guys, so let's have a look quickly at what we're going to do today. We'll see 10 different idioms or expressions. Then we'll do a little fill-in-the-blank activity, and I have another little activity for you guys where I'm going to give you sentences or kind of parts of dialogue, and you have to use one of the expressions that I have taught you today to respond or to continue what is written on the screen. So basically, we're trying to get the most appropriate response or reply. Okay. Alright guys, so let's jump straight into it. Let's have a look at today's expressions. So we're going to start with this one. The apple never falls far from the tree. The apple never falls far from the tree. So to give you guys an opportunity to write what those idioms mean, I'm going to put all first 5 idioms on the screen. And as I do that, feel free to write in the comment section what you think those idioms mean. And then I'll give you the definition. So that's the first one. The apple never falls far from the tree. Did you notice I said the apple? Apple starts with a vowel, so we say the and not the. The second expression today is going to be to drive someone nuts. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. To drive someone nuts. Okay. Number 3 is to save for a rainy day. To save for a rainy day. Then we have to get wind of something. To get wind of something. And number 5 is to fall through the cracks. To fall through the cracks. So if some of you guys are already writing answers in the comment section, don't worry. I know your answer has not appeared yet. It's not blocked. It's just that there's a slight delay between the moment you write your answers and the moment I receive them through the chat. Okay? So let's see who can give me the definition of one of these idioms. Let's see who's first. Is it going to be you, Sergi? Lolly? Sean? Come on, guys. All right, so we have Sergi who wrote, it's about bad people in family. If father is a gangman, the son can also be a criminal. Okay, but it's not necessarily about very bad things like that. The apple never falls far from the tree is definitely related to family. Absolutely. So here, this one, the definition that I chose is when someone has similar characteristics to their parents or a relative. And when I say characteristics, it could be physical traits, but also mentally. You could be similar to your parents, okay? Hello, Kunwar. Nice to meet you. All right, so this was the first one. The apple never falls far from the tree. It's when you're quite similar in some kind of way to your family, a family member, or a relative. So what about to drive somebody nuts? What does that mean? If someone drives you nuts. So Lolly says to drive someone nuts means to irritate or annoy somebody. Absolutely, very good. If someone drives me nuts, they make me crazy. Mental, it's very annoying. Okay, then we had to save for a rainy day. And Brug said to save for rainy day means money. Okay, so it's usually associated with money. If you save for a rainy day, and you usually save money, you save money for later, for when you actually need it, okay? So to reserve something for when you need it. So it's for something in the future, okay? Very good, guys. You're doing well. You're doing great. All right. So to drive someone nuts, possibly... Yes, it's, yeah. Sergi, that's a funny comment, yeah. Okay, so what about to get wind of something? What does that mean, to get wind of something? If you get wind of something, you basically learn or hear about something. Now, quite often it is about something secret, okay? But not always. It can be, just not always. Very good. And then our fifth expression today is to fall through the cracks. To fall through the cracks. What is that? That one's a little bit more difficult, I think. I wonder if you know. Ooh, almost spilled my coffee, guys. I wonder if you know this one. So to fall through the cracks. Let's see if one of you can tell me what it means. That delay, that comment delay is so annoying. I know you guys are desperately typing. All right, I'll give it to you then. To fall through the cracks. Okay, so this is the definition I found. So when something is ignored, neglected, or overlooked. Okay, now very often it results in some kind of mistake. So for example, let's say I'm writing a post on Instagram. I check my post all the time. I check spelling to make sure there's no mistakes. But sometimes I don't see one. I overlook a mistake. I don't intentionally ignore it, but that's what happens. So the mistake falls through the cracks, okay? Do you understand what it means? Let me know in the comment section, guys, okay? So while you tell me if you understand this one, let's have a look at a mini video, which is like the video. I know that you like my videos. I know you enjoy them. I know you learn a lot from my videos. But what I don't know is why you don't give the video a big thumbs up. Why? I'm so confused. If you like my videos so much, well, show me that love and thumb it up. Give the video a big thumbs up. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ha! This is such an embarrassing video. I don't know why I keep playing it. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the next 5 idioms for today, and then we'll do some activities. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I just saw them. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Okay, so idiom number 6 is to fall into place. To fall into place. Then we have a bad apple. A bad apple. Then to be out of the woods. You should be familiar with this one. I've made a video about this one before. Once the live is over, I'll add a little card right here so you can click directly on it and have a look at that expression if you don't know what it means. Then we had to be shaking like a leaf. To be shaking like a leaf. And then the last one for today, it is to be under the weather. To be under the weather. So go ahead, guys, write all of the definitions that you know, comment them in the comment section. Okay, so hi Maybe We and hello Kasem Behadi, nice to see you guys. So, do you know what these idioms mean? I forgot to put the AC on, so it's really, really hot in here. Ooh. Okay, to fall into place, a bad apple, to be out of the woods, to be shaking like a leaf, and to be under the weather. So Sergio is saying a bad apple is a bad relative. Not exactly. It has nothing to do with relatives. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But yes, it's related to something negative. Excuse me. So let's put that one out. A bad apple is basically a bad influence. Someone who brings trouble. A bad apple. Alright, so what about the other ones? To fall into place, to be out of the woods, to be shaking like a leaf, and to be under the weather. Are you familiar with those ones? Okay, very good. So maybe you're saying, to be under the weather means you are sick, like me today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better, you get well soon, sorry. Okay. And yes, Anna Rita, a bad apple is a bad human being, absolutely. And Lolly says to fall, not fill, fall into place. It means it happens easily with success. Very good. Very good. So to fall into place, exactly, when things happen in a very organized, easy, and successful way. And then, yes, a troublemaker, Lolly. Absolutely. Okay, and then maybe you're shaking with flu. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so I hope that very soon you will be out of the woods, that you'll be out of danger, that you'll be better, okay? Then if you're shaking like a leaf, you tremble, you're shaking, and usually with fear, okay? It could also be because you're anxious or nervous, but very often it is because of fear, okay? And then to be under the weather, like you guys said, it is indeed to be ill or to be unwell. Ill or unwell. Good job. Well done, everyone. Okay, so let's move on to our first activity today. So I think I've created 7 sentences with gaps. And each of those sentences uses a different expression that we've seen today. So of course there's a missing word. You have to complete the expression. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. I'm so happy that everything finally into place. I can't stand Sophie. She drives me. Crap! A typo fell through the... I almost said the word. I feel a bit under the... I might have caught a cold. I think I made a mistake. Yep, I made a mistake here, guys. Haha. Skipping a slide. Okay, you shouldn't hang out with her. She is a bad... Okay. And then finally, the operation went well. He is out of the... Okay. So, maybe we answered the first one. Fall. Yes, but be careful. You probably need to conjugate the first one. Fall is the correct missing word. I'm happy that everything finally into place. But you still need to conjugate the verb. So I'll give you a second chance to try and do that right. I don't know where to sit, guys. Let me just move my chair a little bit so I'm out of the way. Okay. So, guys, we need to conjugate the first one. What tense? What do you think? Okay, so Kasem, you got the 2 last ones right. Very good. Still waiting for number 1, guys. We need to conjugate it, not fall. Maybe try the past simple. The past simple might be right. Ooh, no, falling. That's a continuous form. No. No, guys, try the past. All right, I'll give it to you. It was fell. I'm so happy that everything finally fell into place. Fell. So let's put that in red. Okay, up. Red. Yes. Okay, good. All right. I can't stand Sophie. She drives me. And then a few of you guys answered correctly. Oh no, just Anna Rita, I think. Okay, good. Yes. I can't stand Sophie. She drives me crazy. Do you know who Sophie is? She's my French twin sister. We've just started a new series on Mondays, if you're not familiar, the Mini Monday series. And she'll be in all of those episodes. And next Monday there's a new episode coming out with Sophie. So make sure to have the bell button, that you've clicked on it so that you get notifications, guys. Okay? Yes, and now I see all of the fells coming through. Very good. Oh, I said crazy. It is nuts. You're right. It's a synonym. You can say she drives me crazy. Good catch. Good catch. Very good. Okay. All right. Then we have crap. A typo fell through the... That was pretty much the same example I gave you earlier with my phone. When I'm correcting, when I'm checking my... the posts that I'm making, I always make sure that I check for typos. But sometimes there is a typo that happens. What can we say? A typo fell through the... It was, drum rolls. Put it in red. Cracks. Okay. Now, yes, Lottie, very good. I feel a bit under the weather, indeed. Good job. Under the weather. Very good. Ooh, I need to put it in red. I like to make it look pretty. Perfect. All right, now, you shouldn't hang out with her. She is a bad... Okay, so Anna Rita, you said it, okay. I just want to make sure that everybody else gets a chance to answer as well. But I think maybe you said that one as well. You said that. Very good. Okay, and indeed, the answer is she is a bad apple. Bad apple. You probably don't want to tell someone that straight to their face, though. It's not very nice, okay? If you're calling someone a bad apple, it's not really nice. And then the last one we have, the operation went well. He is out of the, just like Taylor Swift's song. Are we out of the wood? Oh, I almost said it. So, let's see. Do you know the last one? Last chance for this exercise, guys. Then we're moving on to a different activity. Yes, Anna Rita, but be careful. We're going to use it in plural. We're going to say out of the woods. Okay, not wood. Out of the woods. I need to put it in red. Hopla. All right, perfect. Good job, guys. Well done. So now we're going to move on to a different activity. I hope this one works. It's kind of the first time that I do this one exactly. Lolly, you don't say she's out of the danger. She's out of the woods, okay? Out of the woods. And yes, if you say that the person is out of the woods, there's no more danger. So the operation went well. Now we're comfortable that this person is okay. All right? The most dangerous time period is over. That's what it means. So for the next exercise, guys, basically, I've written a little sentence. And I want you to use one of the expressions that we've seen before to either continue what is written here or as a response, okay? So here we have worked on this project for months. I can't believe this mistake happened. So what could we potentially say here? What could we say? Which expression could we use that would be appropriate in this particular context? So here we're talking about a mistake, right? I've told you about one of those expressions that's appropriate when you're looking at something, you look at it over and over and over again, but you overlook mistakes or you ignore mistakes. What was the expression for that? Do you remember? I'll give you a little second to think, and I'll just stare at the camera while you think. It's very awkward. Okay. All right. Yeah, again, guys, there's a slight delay, so I just have to wait a few seconds to see if any of you have want to give it a go. I'll give you a few seconds and then I'll give you the answer, okay? So we have worked on this project for months. I can't believe this mistake happened. Which of the previous expressions would be appropriate to use in this particular context? So I decided to go with it fell through the cracks. So we've been working on this project for months and months. How did we not see that mistake? How did we not see it? It fell through the cracks. It happens, okay? Kasim, I don't know why you're saying work, not worked. Here, this is a present perfect, so that's why it is have worked, okay? So no, this is grammatically correct. All right, guys, so I hope you understand how this works. Let's move on to the next one. So for the next one, I chose this sentence. I know you want to buy a TV, but you should wait a little bit. You should wait a bit. Okay, so we're talking about spending money, and I said that you should wait a little bit. So you should keep the money for a while. What expression here would be appropriate? We've seen one about money and about not spending your money, but keeping it for a bit later. That should be a big hint, guys, a very big hint. So what's the correct expression, the appropriate expression to use in this particular context? Well, I chose save some money for a rainy day. I know you want to buy a TV, but you should wait. Save some money for a rainy day. You never know. Okay, very good. Next one. C. Are you okay? What scared you so much? So why would I potentially tell someone, ask them, are you okay? You look scared. What scared you? That means there's probably some kind of physical reaction that these people or this other person is having, okay? They must be showing some kind of emotion in a way. They're showing that fear. So what's the idiom that would work well in this context? Okay, so when you're scared, think about how your body reacts. How does your body react when you're scared? Well, some people might start shaking. Shaking. Didn't we see an expression that used the word shaking? Yes, we did. And it is, you're shaking like a leaf. Okay, so I see someone coming towards me and oh my gosh, are you okay? You look so scared. You're shaking like a leaf. That's the right way to use it. Okay, good, guys. Now I'm seeing your answers coming in from the previous one. Yes, save it for a rainy day. You should save it for rainy days. Okay. We save some money for the black day. Oh, okay, I know what you mean for black day, for darker days, yeah, okay. Yes, shaking like a leaf. Indeed, guys. Well done. Good job. So now, D, the last one in this little series. So we have, I can't believe, ooh, there is a mistake here. We managed in past to pull off that party despite, no capital, oh, Marine, what's going on? So many typos, fell through the cracks. Hey, good use of the idiom again. All right, so I can't believe we managed to pull off that party despite all the problems. Okay. So here, sorry, I was thinking for a second. Okay, so here what happens is there were a lot of problems, but we still managed to make it happen. So things ended up working out the way they were supposed to. Which of the idioms that we've seen earlier fits this situation? There's one that's very, very obvious, okay? Think about it, lots of problems, but things finally turn out okay. Things just happen the way they were supposed to. And yes, maybe good job for the previous one, indeed. So I can't believe we managed to pull off that party. My light just moved. Despite all the problems, everything fell into place. Everything happened the way we were hoping it would. It all ended up being okay. Alright guys, well, you did a fantastic job today. And that's about it for today. It's going to be a shorter live, just half an hour. I know it can be quite consuming to be on the laptop for a whole hour. So I'm going to try to stick more to those 30 minutes during the Thursday lives, but still go a full hour during the Saturday lives. Okay? So let's move on to the bye-bye slide. Alright guys, so remember you could become a patron at www.coffee.com. There's a link in the description down below. You can just go ahead, click on it, have a look. It doesn't cost anything. You can just be a bit curious and have a look. Now, as you know, this gets me a little digital coffee. And those digital coffee, guys, are a way for me to maintain the channel by, for example, paying for the software every month. This particular software that I'm using to put things on the screen, but also there's my editing software that's a little bit more costly. And you guys know I've told you before, I still need a new tripod. I still need sound equipment. I need a new SIM card. There's so many things. So if you're just curious and you want to have a look, check out Coffee. I will be very, very grateful. And I will give you a big shout out on Saturday and another one on Instagram. Alright, and as you guys know, we have another live on Saturday. It's at 11 a.m. GMT plus 2. It's supposed to be our weekly listening practice. I'm still waiting to hear from a teacher, so I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly the usual type of activities. I'm going to try to see if I can get the second chapter of Living the Good Lie out, but it seems a little bit rushed, so I'm going to try, but I can't promise anything, okay? But yes, if you are interested in that, Living the Good Lie, this is an interactive story that I've started writing where you get to choose how the story goes. I give you two alternatives, you choose one, and I continue writing the story based on that. I will add a little card right here when the live is over if you want to have a look at it. I think it's a 15-20 minute video, so it's a nice thing that you can listen to while you're cooking, while you're maybe, I don't know, doing some things around the house or in the car. I want you to consider that some kind of audiobook and use that as a new way to include listening into your daily routine, even though there's only one episode so far. But there'll be more soon. There will. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, that you click on the bell button. That way you get a notification when I go live or when I release a new video. And you guys know I have a new series now on Monday. In the morning, the video comes out. It's a new expression every Monday morning to start the week, you know, nice and motivated and with a little bit of English. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, keep on learning. Bye! Have a lovely week! Hey guys, so you liked this video, you enjoyed it and you want more? Don't worry, I have over 150 videos on my channel. There's one right here, and there's another one right here. And while you click on those little videos, guys, I'm going to dance for you.